Hey everybody, and I'm hoping everybody is having a great January, a great start to this New Year's 2018. Remember our motto, our mantra, healthy and lean in 2018. Let's keep it, let's stay with it, and let's continue to forge ahead. Remember, to get ahead, all you have to do is get started. So, I mean, it's simple, but definitely it just takes consistency and discipline to get it done. So here I am. I'm in Southern California this morning and just got back from a 10-mile run. I did another video that I'm going to show. You'll see real soon. Within a day or two of this video, you'll see my video I did on one of the dams that I was running at. I bumped into an elite athlete, and it was a real treat to get to speak with her and run with them. I actually ran with them for about a mile. So, and they were starting to roll a little bit, and they were just warming up. So anyways, just hoping everybody's having a great day and a great week, and again, a great January. I just want to give you a little update on the book I told you about some time ago called Principles by author Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio runs the Bridgewater hedge fund, which is the largest hedge fund in the world. I think they manage about $180 billion. Yes, with a B, $180 billion. The Bridgewater manages. So anyways, I wanted to read the book because a couple reasons. Well, I respect the man, what he's done, but also Bill Gates mentions him, does somewhat of a small forward, saying that Ray Dalio has made a profound, been an influence in his life. And of course, Tony Robbins mentions it as well. He also does an interview with Ray Dalio. But it was a really, really powerful book. Some of it was kind of a little beyond my call of duty, but it was good. It was really, I love challenging myself, but I just wanted a couple of tidbits here of information. What he said in the book, many things. It was like, the book is literally like almost 600 pages, but he says Ray Dalio, so Ray Dalio is worth about 15 billion with the B. And so I'm not talking about the money thing. I'm talking about a man who has started from the bottom, has reached somewhat of the pinnacle of one's like career or life to have not only the largest hedge fund in the world and be worth many billions of dollars, but also be an influence around the world with foreign governments and diplomats and working with the money guys really throughout the world and meeting with world leaders and what his take on all that has been. So anyways, he mentions what kind of stuck out in my mind. He says the Olympic athlete finds his sport to be every bit as challenging as the novice does. So the Olympic athlete finds his sport to be every bit as challenging as the novice does. So sometimes when we see these, obviously there are different levels. So if you just start out running, okay, you're a novice. If you're an Olympic athlete, obviously you're the top of the food chain. You can't really get too much higher than that to be an Olympic athlete. There's so very few of them. But they both, at different levels, find it to be very challenging. So no matter where you end up on the spectrum of just starting or Olympic athlete, professional athlete, you got to constantly challenge yourself or you'll get bored. And you're like, okay, is that it? No, that's not it. So at every level, you just take it up a notch and you challenge yourself every day to be the best version of yourself. So whether it's yesterday, the day before, well, today's a new day. So what are you doing today? And make this day a great day. So I thought that was pretty profound. And actually, when I was running the Monterey Bay Half Marathon, I found that to be true when I was watching the elite come through. And, excuse me, I just had breakfast. TMI, a little too much information. But I was watching the elite pass me, and I was probably... well, not the elite, but you got the elite, and then you had several different groups. I was in the elite, and I was in that next group of runners, And they got to see all the bits of runners and the elite. You can see them; they're tired. They're rolling though. They're focused. They're rolling. Daniel Tapia won that day. You can see, there's fatigue, but his mind was sharp. He was precise, and he rolled right through, and he won that race. And of course, Fernando Cabato, he came in 7th that day. But I was tired. They were tired. They were just at a different level. So we all challenge ourselves. So anyways, I saw that, and also just kind of reading through, setting goals. Don't think about how you will achieve your goals, or you will do something, or what will you do when something goes wrong. Don't think about it. Just begin. Just start. So don't think the end game. Okay, you can think far off and about, but just start to move in that direction, and doing and there's steps to doing that. So you got your goals, and then you kind of circle around. You got problems. You diagnose those problems. You design to figure out how to get through them, and you just do the work. So again, to get ahead, you just got to start. So anyways, I'm just kind of going through it real quick here. And this is what I thought also was interesting in the book. And so Ray Dalio says, having spent time with some of the richest, most powerful, most admired people in the world, as well as some of the poorest and most disadvantaged people, in some of the most obscure corners of the globe, he says, I can assure you that beyond a basic level, there is no correlation between happiness levels and conventional markers of success. A carpenter who derives his deepest satisfaction from working with wood can easily have a life as good or better than the President of the United States. That's deep, guys. So this is what I'm getting out of this book. Happiness, what does it mean? It's relationships. It's meeting those goals, your satisfaction in your heart, in your spirit. So again, seen from a guy who started from the bottom, who kind of gets to the top, who's talked to world leaders, spent time with some of the richest and then some of the most disadvantaged. He said there's no correlation between money and happiness. So if anybody sees this video, think, oh, if I just had $1 million, if I had 1,000 or $1 million, 100,000 or $1 billion, no, don't think that way. It's the wrong thinking. Money's just paper, right? It's internal. And I've always said, it's gratitude, guys. Gratitude. That's what's going to take you over the top. Okay, so what do we got here? So I can go on and on, but it was a great book. So basically, he talks about initially in the book, Ray Dalio, he separates this into 3 different parts. He puts part 1 is where I'm coming from, where he's coming from. Part 2 is life principles, and part 3 is work principles. So part 1 is where he's coming from. Basically, his life, how he got to, how he ended up getting to where he started, where he ended up getting to where he got to, or where he is today, and also life principles, basically dealing with the science of the mind and man's intent and what it means and how we work that out within ourselves. And part 3 is work principles. He's got thousands of employees. So a great book. If anybody wants a challenge you read, that's a good book. So this is the book you got. And this one here, guys, I should have did a separate one, but I just started the book, and I don't know where I find these books. I think from somebody else recommends it, but I read one book and they recommend another book. It's called Spark. This is a powerful book. You guys got to listen. Listen to this here. So it's called Spark, guys. The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain. The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain. So it says supercharge your mental circuits to beat stress, sharpen your thinking, lift your mood, boost your memory, and much, much more. It's written by John Ratey, MD. Okay, so John Ratey, who is John Ratey? John Ratey is an associate clinical professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School. He's the author. He is the author of he's got 8 books. Okay, so this book here, the evidence. Listen to this, guys. This is powerful. So everybody who wants to exercise and going to give you a reason why you should exercise. Okay, here we go, guys. Again, I just started the book, but I'm just kind of, I want to start reading it, but I got to go down to Southern California even further. But the evidence is incontrovertible. Aerobic exercise physically remodels our brain for peak performance. In Spark, this book, Renowned psychiatrist John Ratey presents his pioneering investigation into transformative effects of exercise on the brain. A fascinating and entertaining journey through the mind-body connection. Spark uncovers startling research to prove that exercise is truly our best defense against everything. Get this, guys. You guys got to listen up, guys. Turn up your radio, turn up your TV on this one here. So Spark uncovers the startling research to prove that exercise is truly our best defense against everything from mood disorders to Alzheimer's, to ADHD, to addiction. Filled with amazing case studies. It talks about a school. So basically, and with a simple targeted regimen, to get your body moving and your mind in peak condition, it will forever change the way you think about your morning run. And for that matter, the way you think. And also, Kenneth Cooper, renowned doctor. This basically was Kenneth Cooper. Anybody who doesn't know Kenneth Cooper, he basically is the guy who started aerobics back probably in the 70s. Doctor out of, I think he's out of Dallas, so he's out of Texas for sure. So he writes a bit of a forward here. I enthusiastically recommend this book. If your goal is to live a long and healthy life to the fullest, then Spark should be required reading. That's from Kenneth Cooper, Dr. Kenneth Cooper, the father of aerobics. I didn't read that other part, but so, Matt, I mean, this is revolutionary, guys. Get this, guys. And I mean, just think about it. This thing, running and exercise, it'll help fight Alzheimer's, ADHD, and addiction, mood enhancers, depression. Guys, let's get moving, guys. It's healthy and fit in 2018. And I'm not just talking about the body, guys. I'm talking about the mind. I'm talking about your emotions, your heart, your spirit, your finances, guys. And we can take it over the top, guys. This is our time. This is your time. So it's not about losing weight, guys. You know, I was hearing somebody talk about losing weight, and those are, okay, great thing. But it's kind of got a negative connotation to it. When you lose something, that's kind of a bad thing. I mean, I lost money. I lost my keys. I lost my mind or whatever, right? So it has a negative connotation. So to kind of flip it around, again, I'm just thinking about this hot off the press. Let's think about what we can gain, guys, and what we can avoid. We can help avoid depression, help ward off Alzheimer's, help just all kinds of the science, ADHD, guys, help ward off any kind of addictions, guys. This is all the stuff, guys. It can ward it off. It can almost eliminate it, if not postpone it, and just ward it off as far as we can get, guys. So health and exercise, guys, that's some powerful. If you needed some powerful reasons, why? Well, this book seems like it's full of that stuff, guys. So I am just starting the book again, and I started it, and I already started to outline it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like, it says the brain responds like muscles do, growing with use, withering with inactivity. I mean, come on, guys. Do we need more than that? Okay, last one, guys. I'm looking at the time here. We're going too long. In October of 2000, researchers from Duke University made the New York Times with a study showing that exercise is better than serotonin, which is Zoloft, at treating depression. Did you get that, guys? I know I don't want to seem like I'm condescending, but I'm trying to get it in my own brain. In October 2000, researchers from Duke University, they made a New York Times study showing that exercise is better than Zoloft for treating depression, guys. Let's get off the meds, guys, and let's get on the real good meds, and that's exercise, guys. Exercise your brain, exercise your body. Just get moving. We were meant to design to move, guys. So all that said, have a great day. Crush it, guys. Oh, I can't wait to get into it and tell you more about this book, guys, and hopefully encourage everybody just to get that body moving. Just lower the good stuff and increase, lower the bad stuff, increase the good stuff, and we'll see you soon, guys. Have a great day.